Alright, what's up everyone? It's Mr. Duel here again with another video, more of an advanced guide on how to level up your character around AR 35 and AR 40 and kind of how to micromanage the resources and where to put them in at the right time. So once you're roughly around AR 35, kind of the main things you want to be focusing on, like the previous levels, is the Ascension material. So make sure that you're grinding all of the Ascension material for your character. So make sure you get all the boss material, the 2 boss material, and just farm the world for the other 2. And then once that is complete and you have that going, then really the next thing is actually the weapon. Make sure you have all of the enhancement material for the weapons, so you could actually enhance it whenever you do get to the next AR rank or world rank to actually get this enhanced. And once you have those 2 things, really the next 2 things you should be worried about is if you have enough Mora to upgrade everything, if you have enough of the EXP books, and then enough of the weapon crystals to actually level up the weapon. Once you know you have these 3 specific things, like if you know you don't have enough Mora, then make sure that you're trying to either grind more or find different ways to get Mora. There will be a separate video that I'll make about like a Mora guide in the future, but just try to figure out ways or watch maybe another video on the Mora guide and how to get more Mora. And then once you have enough Mora, then it should be either the EXP books or the weapon enhancement, which I think the EXP books should take priority over the weapon enhancement anytime. But you can always do ley lines. So for the Mora and for the EXP books, again, those you could do ley lines for if you don't find any other ways to do it. If you're AR 35, then you won't get up to 4. It'll be 2 or 3. Once you're 40, you'll get 3 to 4. And then the same thing with the money. It'll be like 48k or 46k compared to 52 at AR 35. So just keep them in mind. You could do that as long as you manage your resin. So if you have 120, you could get 200k Mora in one day, depending if you're just looking for Mora that specific day. But once you kind of manage your resin for the days or the weeks ahead of time and understand on what you're going to actually go for, and then you do level up your character to 80, and here it's kind of a guide I kind of take whenever leveling up characters. It should be the main character. So you say Diluc is my main DPS, which he is. He's going to take priority of all the other characters. So no matter what, his resources come first. No matter what I'm doing in the world or anything, he's going to be my primary focus in the game. So everything will basically revolve around him at the time. So once I get him leveled and his enhancement level and everything, the next thing is getting his talents up, not anybody else's. I'm not gonna switch to Venti once I get these 2 to get his 2 weapons. No, the next thing will be his talents. So getting his talents to the highest level, because he's my main damage dealer and I need him to be outputting the most amount of damage in the game for me at whatever world rank I am, so I could keep grinding and keep farming and make the game so much easier than kind of spreading my resources thin by putting them through all 4 characters. So he's the main focus, and this is why he has level 6 talents, and everything is at the highest point at AR 40 for me at the moment, and I'm AR 41. And then the next thing I do from here is decide who's my support DPS or who's my second best character on my team. And because Fischl is my support DPS, she's the second one I built. Even though Venti is a 5-star, she's going to be outputting more damage, so I'll be able to kill any mobs or anything much quicker, which helps me in the long run. So again, all her weapon is level 80. She's level 80. Most of our artifacts are built. Again, the artifacts are not perfect, so don't think I have like these perfect artifacts. She does have full constellation as well. That's another reason. Yeah, even her, I'm pretty sure I have everything. No, see, I don't even have her talents all the way maxed out to where Diluc's is yet. She has level 5 talents, all level 5 talents, while he has all level 6. And she's my next one. And then the only problem with her and Venti, they use the same books. So it's also really difficult on that part to level them up because they use the same day. If you click on it, it shows you the days of the talent books. Yeah, it's just really hard because they use the same book, so they are the same day. So I gotta kind of micromanage 2 different days for them. So Venti, today's Friday, so tomorrow I'm gonna be working I'm sorry, today's Thursday, so Saturday I'm gonna be working Venti's and getting his, because I already got everything else I needed, other than his weapon, which I should be focusing on first, honestly, other than his talent. So I may be doing this Saturday instead of his talent, so I could get his base attack to 73, which is much more. Which, you know, his abilities do more damage. Everything will do more damage because his base attack will go up. So this is definitely something I'm gonna be working on first. Then I'm gonna be working on his talents. Then the last one will be Barbara, which she is my weakest character out of all of them. Her book is only level 60. She is level 80 though, so I did manage to pull that off by, you know, managing my resources, using my fragile resins for the right resources to actually get her leveled up, and for books and whatever I did need. But she has the weakest amount of artifacts out of my whole team because she is my last character that I built for the team. So just know, even at AR 40, I'm nowhere near built on all 4 characters. Like, I don't have a full character build. I have full artifact. I don't even have full artifacts for Venti. I'm still missing one good artifact for him because I refused to actually build this. So it's all about, you know, micromanaging your resources and understanding on what to level and what to gain for specific characters that will maximize the output. But again, you don't have to follow this route. If you have 2 supports or maybe 2 healers or something different on your team, just try to prioritize the best characters that you think in your mind you need to prioritize to make the game easier for you. And once you have that, the game will get so much easier. Once you have everything, get your, you know, again, I'll reiterate, you make sure you get the ascension material, then get to next ascension, make sure you can enhance the weapon as well if you can enhance that, then focus on leveling up the character to the next 10 levels, then focus on getting the weapon to the next 10 levels. Then this is where we work on talents, and the final thing is the artifacts. So whenever you get specific artifact in the world that could, you know, you could change, then that's where you should be focusing on these. But again, you should be getting at least a decent amount of artifacts by AR 36. So hopefully that will carry you over until the higher levels. When all of that is really in place, then you could really start focusing on, you know, your 5th character, your 6th character, which is going to be probably still like a month away for me to completely finish my Ningguang. But I just wanted to kind of give you like an insight on how I've been focusing on my resources and what I kind of do. So again, just focus on your 2 main characters, focus on their stats first, and then once you get their EXP and their weapon up, level up, the talents, and then so on and so forth with the next characters. And hopefully some of this insight will, you know, help you kind of micromanage the resources a little better and not spread them too thin or make any mistakes in the beginning and you find out that, you know, you can't level up a specific character because you've been using all your EXP books on multiple characters that you shouldn't have been doing. Again, you can do this, but I would definitely not recommend it since there's a lack of content at the end game and it's going to be really hard to get books and stuff in the future. If you do play a lot for the 1.1 patch. And one last thing I want to just say, I do have the battle pass, so that did help me get a lot of the Mora and just the weapon ascension material and the EXP books. So that's a good, the battle pass is definitely worth it if you're going to grind a lot in the game and play a lot. It's already like 3 weeks or like 2 weeks in, and there's only like 3 weeks left. So I don't want to completely recommend getting the battle pass now. I'm not sure what level you may get to. I'm not even sure if you're able to get to like the final pieces of the battle pass at this point. So just be really wary of getting it at this point. I'm not sure if you can manage it or not. Just be really careful if that's a route that you're going to take. But again, thanks again for watching, guys. If you guys enjoyed the video, just remember to leave a like, subscribe, and have a wonderful rest of your day.